Okay, this is part two of Run Me My Coin. So I wasn't gonna make a part two, but I'm getting a few questions regarding whether I got my money or did I leave without my money. Um, Actually on YouTube and Facebook. Of course, I got my money. I didn't leave the store without my money. That's $20 that was mine that I needed. Um, so let me explain to you how I know she was scamming. Or she does this a lot. So I was rushing. I had to go to the bathroom. I was in a, you know how Walmart customer service line be. It is ridiculous. So I was in the line for like probably 10 minutes. So by this time, I'm rushing. I'm fidgeting with my phone and everything. I take the money. I slide it in my pocket. I go to the bathroom. I didn't think much of it of even checking the money. That's why I was saying always check your money. I know better. But only I was focused on having to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. I was getting ready to go to the gym. I was like, okay, I need a Monster. Let me go grab a drink. Low on energy. I was tired. So I go around and I go to the cooler and I grab me a drink. Wound up not getting too much information, but I wound up not getting the Monster. I got the green tea that I was actually drinking in the first video. But I go to the register and the girl rings me up and I'm like, okay, I got cash. I pull the cash out and I look down and I'm like, wait, what? What did she give me? She gave me a 20, a 5, and 4 ones. And I think like 82 cents. So I'm like, yeah, no. I take the money and I put it back in my pocket and I use my phone. No, I had to use my card because Walmart you can't use your phone. I had to use my card, which I didn't want to do because I had cash in my pocket, but I went ahead and paid it with my card. It changed, unfortunately. So I go back to the line and she look at me and I look at her, but I didn't say nothing yet because I had somebody in front of me. As I explained in the previous video, I've been in retail since I was 16. I've been in customer service for quite some time. So practically half my life. It's my turn and I'm like, hey, you only gave me $29.82 and you owe me $49.82. That's what you owe me. And she was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Me, once again, background, customer service, counting money, all of that stuff. I say, you know what? Go ahead and let the manager know so they can count your till down or they can look at the camera. I can wait. She was like, no, you don't have to do all of that. I just need them to bring me a key. So I'm like, that's strange. Because any of my employees, if there's a discrepancy in their register, yeah, anything over $5, we're gonna have to count the till down. So she said no. They didn't need to do all of that. I'm like, okay, cool. She calls the manager over. She lets the manager pop the till. She pulls out $10. So I look at her. She tried to give me the $10. I said, you owe me $20. And she said, oh, I pulled out the wrong amount. So she has to call the manager over again. And the manager comes over and she's like, why do I have to keep popping your till open? And she was like, oh, I threw away the receipt and I grabbed the wrong amount of money to give to her. I owe her money. And I'm just looking at her sideways like, you a freaking thief. And I didn't say nothing to the manager. I probably should have, because she she tried to get me for the $20 and then she tried to get me for $10. Like, And once again, baby, I know you're not working in customer service and can't count. Like, you should have been able to add that up right off the dome. But that is part 2 of Run Me My Money. I did receive my money. I did not leave the store without my money. But unfortunately, I left the register without counting my money. And that was a big oopsie on my part because I knew better. But I was focusing on going to the restroom. But yeah, I got my money right back. She didn't even question it, like, because I kind of felt like, okay, she already knew what she was doing, so she didn't question it. She knew she owed me money. She tried to get me for the 20, then she tried to get me for the 10. Yeah, that's part 2. All right, y'all, bye.